皆さんこんばんは、お疲れ様です。よし、時間が出ている。やばいやばい、進めなければ。止血剤がないのか。
The hundreds, if not thousands, of metal gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Array that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications.
ゲイネスさんこんばんは、お疲れ様です。こうだな。
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear Force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability.
めっちゃ血入れてるけど止血剤がないんですよね。わかった。こうか。でもタイムが。
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development. But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a
どこ行くんだっけかな。
Snake, the tanker's holds are divided into 3 separate blocks.
一番奥の北に進んでくれ。上。
You need to head north. You know the number you're up against. If you're spotted, there's no winning that fight. You have to stay out of their sight, okay?
よし。
Program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
まだボタンを悩むんだよな。どのボタンを押すっけかってすぐ悩んじゃう。よし、んでこんなことしてる場合じゃないな。
Nations building up their own Metal Gear Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps,
上に登っていくけど、ここ登っていいのかな。
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers.
やばい、めっちゃ喋ってるけど全然。いらなかった。全然見る暇がねえな。
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen.
怖いです怖いです怖いです怖いです怖いです怖いです怖いです。よし。どっかへ連れて行かれたー。
Snake! Respond! Snake! Snake!
さんありがとうございます。前回までのあらすじありがとうございます。ローリングも音出るよね。これは早く進みたいときはローリング使った方が手っ取り早いか。しかし
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
多分これは意外と余裕持っている時間でしょう。ほっ、なんもない、なんもない、なんもない。
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such policy are attempting to derail our own raid project.
なんもない。
But I promise you that they will not succeed. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up
で
their
よ
own
は
military
しご
appears
は
to
な
think
い
twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
まあここ入ってけばいいか。お
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role.
さあ北側に進んできて、よし。
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers
ここにもいっぱいいるのか。
is
あ
Ray.
あ
The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this
タイミングによって見る方向が変わるというお知らせか、これは。これまた大変だ。でこっち向くと、ほうほうほうほうほう。ほほほ。むずい。なんじゃこりゃ。Right。うわ、レフト。うわ、首だけ動かすの。なんだ。うわ。Right up。動けない。全く動けない。OK。
I have a daughter. It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
早く。
As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generations.
果たしてこっちで合ってるのかすらわかんね
I know that is my duty.
え。で
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's
あー
Rex,
首向けない。
it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline.
このこっち見えちゃう。
Its
あ
onboard joint tactical information
この
is
後ろに
diffusion,
扉があるのか。
identifies targets with unerring accuracy, and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to
それ
think about what
こ
that
の
means.
裏こうだな。よしよしよしよ
The
しよしよ
National
し。
Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD
うわー、左側とかね、左側今進んできたんだ。右側とかね、アイテムとかありそうだけど、全部しかと。
familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
.ねえ、次回パリポシスになってんだけど。フラグ立てたのそれ。
Metal Gear.
お、メタルギア。
There was no technological solution in
あ
sight, and
ー、
the
怖い
program was
怖い
already
怖い怖い
attracting
怖い怖い
strong
怖い怖い。
criticism from Russia and China.
メタルギアの写真を撮れ。写真を撮れ。
Anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in
あ、
missile defense would trigger
ちょっと待って。
accelerated weapons
どう写真を撮るん
development
や。
was pointed out from the very beginning.
カメラは持っているけど、あんだけ、なんと演説台に上がっていたのか。いやー、早く言ってよー。
Snake, respond. Snake, Snake.
There was no technological
お、でもこっからだ。
solution in sight, and the program was already attracting
ちょい
strong
待ち。
criticism from Russia and
とりあえ
China.
ずカメラのスタンバイして四角ボタン。
Violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement.
ちょっと待って、オタコンに電話しよう。
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the
右
front
斜め
right,
前、
the front,
正
and the
面、
front left, and a close-up of the Marines
ま
marking on the
メタルギアに
prototype.
書いあ
Once you
あ
have the
読み
photos,
切れな
use
い
the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
読み切れません。
Development
とりあえず
defense would trigger
ちょっと待ってよ
accelerated weapons
ちょっと
development has been pointed out from the
違う違う違う
very beginning.
あ
President Sears forced the NMD proposal
え
through
これはいい写真なのか果たしてちょっと待って
program.
ちょっと待って
Some say that it was a military interest with plans for the $100 billion
メタルギアの
program that
顔は
actually
ど
arranged the
こ
legislative approval. Former President Sears declared
あ、グッドって言った、グッドって。これ、グッドって言ったら成功や。で、正面、次。怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い怖い。正面、ここか。
Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official treatment.
いや、これちゃんと真正面見ないとダメやな。こうで、こうで、ちょっと待ってよ。グーって、よし。で、次左、違う、右、右。やばい時間ない。ちょっと早く進んで。グーってんでなんだっけなんだっけでなんだっけなんだっけちょっと待ってちょっと待って。マリーンズと書かれてるロゴ。ちょっと待ってよ。マリーンズと書かれてるロゴ。ちょっと待って。どこどこどこどこどこどこロゴロゴロゴロゴちょロゴはあ
Let's continue. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact.
ズームイン、丸ボタンでズームイン。
There is a lot of pressure from Navy
ちょっとロゴ、
especially
ロゴ
those with submarine and
これはロゴ
air
じゃない。
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology linked to other nations would make that contingency unlikely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex.
Ray の肩みたいなところ、Ray みたいな。横に行かないとダメ。
We are here
横に
today
行かないとダメ。
to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that
ちょ
in
っと
mind.
やめて。
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the left!
え
Intruder to the right! the back.
ちょっと待って。何何さっきからそのびっくりマークみたいな音怖いんですけど。
Snake, respond. Snake, Snake.
ロゴ、先にロゴ探す
There was
か。
no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
あった。これや。ちょっと待って。これ、こう。こうで。
Deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program, but
あとはいけるっしょ。
actually arranged the legislative approval. Former President Sears
あれ、
would
グー
also
って言
act
っ
towards
たかな、
reducing
今。
the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow
早
Moses
くしないと、さっきのなんか、後ろだとかっていうのが始まっちゃう。
even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is
Good.
bounds of official truth. Everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire. The nuclear race is on
Yosh.
again. The only thing that
ここ
can
で
reverse its
こっ
course
ちを向いて、あとは取れば
is
OK
this Metal Gear Ray.
Good.
よし。で、ここの端末から送ると、よし。三角。
This turned out to be longer than expected.
合ってるか？全部取れてるかちゃんと。大丈夫か？わ、なんかわからないものがたくさん。ログイン、パスワード、ログイン、パスワードめっちゃ言ってる。早くして。ねえ、スピリットバージョン 2.21。何が？わ、こういう演出も入ってくるんだ。コンプリート。なんかミニキャラ出てきたんだけど。
The first image is I'm sorry. You need to take another one.
やだー。
What's next? You're a pretty good
あ
photographer.
あ、OK。
We can definitely use
ああ、
this
よかった
left
よかった。
shot.
あ、さっきゲームオーバーになったやつも撮られてるんだ。なるほどね。
Okay, this works. It's a great front
じゃあ
view.
もう完璧でしょ。
The next image.
OK。右 OK。マーリンズ OK。よし。脱出してくれ。
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all.
めっちゃ可愛かったね、あのミニキャラオタコン。あ、終わった終わった終わった。どうやって脱出するんだい？
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
おせらった。
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
今回はちゃんと顔がはっきりと見える。
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
大佐じゃないけど、おじさん、お父さんだ、女の人の。ドルコブリッジ。
Nobody move. Understood?
上映会されてるじゃないか。有名になったもんだな、オセロットマン。
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
Lo.
How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
No. 体何が起こったのか見えなかった私には。結果まだこの打ち方をしてるんだ。
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
この中でオセロットの味方はおらんのか。船が沈むぞ船が沈むぞ右腕がうずく。あれは義手か。
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
義手じゃないこの手。
The price of physical prodigy.
異色なんだ。
Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man.
そうなんだ。
Our raw
右手
materials
だ
are
けリ
vintage,
キッドの
brother.
やつなんだ。
Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this
こい
arm.
つの腕とうわお父さん死んじゃった。うわあの右腕から人格までもは。操縦するんか。リキッドはそう好きだな。メタルギアを操縦するのが。まあオセロットだけど。あーリキッドの声になってたんださっきのところ。なるほどね。タンカーだと思うんですよ。もはや戦うんなんかトカゲみたいじゃない？トカゲ。あ、なんかさゼルダのさゼルダに出てくるトカゲみたい。 お、ミサイル持ってやがる。違うか。グレランかな。グレランっぽいな。オータポン、まずいことになった。え、水鉄砲？水鉄砲じゃないこれ。わ、水圧で壁を割る。なんて威力だ。
Proceeding as planned, sir.
バク転からの
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene.
泳げるんだ。
was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
大統領。このメタルギア、そうなんだ。水、陸、どっちともいけるんだ。もう進化してるなぁ。すごいね。水に溺れさせるなんてことはできないよな。ピースワーカーみたいに。
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big ship. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by
テロリ
an
ストで
armed
占
group.
領
Do we have an
なん
idea?
でビッグシェ
Former
ルドを
members of
占
the
拠
Navy
するの
SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
桁わからん
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James
ジ
Johnson.
ェームズ・
The
ジョンズ
president?
え
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up
わあ、
with the oil,
魚が
toxins containing catastrophic
やばい。
levels of dioxins will be
え、
released.
穴開い
In
てん
other
じ
words,
ゃ
the
ん
Bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
わあなんでビッグシェルなんかを
You have
襲う
two
んだ
mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big
でも
Shell
この大
and
統領
safeguard
も
the
さ
president and other
どうせ嘘
hostages.
つきなん
And
でし
two,
ょ
disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
シールって初めて聞いたな
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut
あ、な
A
んか
of Shell
新しい
1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as
あ、上
planned.
部に効
And
果
by
な
the
んだ
way,
こっ
Snake,
ちは
we're
あっち
changing
は
your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution.
Raiden?
You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden.
また
You've already
コー
covered
ドで呼ぶの
infiltration and
か
VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything
ワンナって
changes.
就任した
First,
人
make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the
じ
next
ゃあ違う
level?
大統領なのかワンと
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
昇降機
Sounds good.
エレベーター
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology,
Fiber?
a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit. Skull
Seems
suit.
appropriate somehow.
Skull.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area.
丸いハンドル。
Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
おー、なんか長いお話だったが、オタコンはいないんだ。大佐ってしか名前ないんだけど、この人。大佐。うわー、ウミムシがいっぱいいる。キモクリア。お、今回の持ち物はまた調達していかなきゃいけないのね。こっちも銃ないのか。なるほど。これタンカーの話からもう2年経ってるんだ。あー、なるほど。結構経っちゃってるね。おや、この後ろにアイテムがあるが、あ、開かない。いけないよってことか。あ、違う。ここだ。あ、なんじゃこりゃ。爆中してる。ちょっと待って。あ、ローリングが進化してる。へえ。おっとっとっとっとっと。怖っ。うわー、この虫の音気持ち悪い。この人はスネークじゃないのか。確かにライデンだもんな。そうか、なるほど。そういうことだったのか。何やってんのやめて。やめて。はい。
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
あ、やばい。
When you're on the
泳ぎコー
surface,
タ
you
が入
can
った。
swim in corresponding
左スティック、
directions using the up,
左右。
down, left, and right movement of the left analog stick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
オッケー。なんか戻ったらいいことある？あ、何やめて。
Stroke the water and
水を
move
かい
forward
前
by
進する。
pushing
連
the
打す
punch
れば早
button.
く泳ぐことが
Push
で
it
き
in
る。
rapid
はい。
succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
はい。了解した。これ下にアイテムあるのかな。手すりのところで三角ボタン。あ、ここね。あ、 エルードだっけ？エルードか。これで、こうか。おー、いちいち身軽だな。いけたいけた。お、M9 ということは10だな。よし。ほっ。よしよしよしよし。あとは、なんもないかな。ないね。よし、10手に入れたから行こう。3泳げたね。3泳いで、松明取りに行ったもん。3の武器は私は松明だったからな。っていうかなんか髪の毛さ、金髪じゃない？あれ？おかしい？気のせい？髪の毛金髪だよな。
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
っていうかもしかしてデイビッドじゃないのか？このスネークは。よし、弾取った。よし。お、あれ？あれ？
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
こいつは新しいキャラなのか、
but
ライ
he
デンは。
managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some
Tough guy.
skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data process into practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
この人は新しいキャラだったんか。はっ、あ、よし、ほっ、よし。デイビッドが全員倒してくれたから敵はおらんか。起きる可能性あるな。 びっくりした。オッケー。ねなんのネームなんだろうな、これは。私の名前を入れておこう。ちょっと待って。違う。オッケー。前画面戻ります。はい。
Good work, right?
ほうほう。
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions.
うわ、あ
The
っちの部
tool
屋
is
の
exactly the same one.
水の中に
It
サンダル
maps
ゴ
the
ーがあるん
terrain
や。
as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after
全
touching
体
the
の構
start
造マッ
button.
プ、スタート
How
ボ
do
タ
I
ンね、
save
マ
the
ジ
mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is
お、な
everything
んかまた違
alright?
う女
What
性
are
出
you
てきた。
doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved.
ローズ。
What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be
どう
overseeing
いう
the
関
data
係なん
saving
だ、
and
ローズ
support.
とは。
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
ここの二人
His
だけで
handle
話
is
してる。
Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96.
ライデンにとってローズとは
I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
ジャックって呼んでる。今ライデンって言ってたの。
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
ジャック
Isn't there?
ジャック
I can't remember.
Jack.
I'm sorry.
Oh well. I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care. あれこうか。怖っ。もう。
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
っていうかこのマスクで全然見えないんですけど、このマスク邪魔。外してくれんかな。マスク取りに行こう。これで下まで潜る。ちょっと待って。下に行きたいから下、こうか。下に。ちょっと待って。うわー、どっかにあるんかな。見えない。全然見えんかった。このマスク超邪魔。脱ぎ捨ててくんないかな。マジか。右下、右下、右下。ちょっと待って。この地図で言うから、右の方に行って、30G。おー、めっちゃ広。マジか。このマスク外してくれんかな。お、外してくれた。よかった。
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid
ソリッドスネーク。デイビッドのことやね。ソリッドスネーク。
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake.
わ、イ
He
ケメン。
died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have
自
survived?
分が沈めたタンカーってなってるんだ。
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts
B
B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was
客。
spotted
あ、
on
もう発
strut
見
B.
されたの？
Strut B?
わあ、
The
マ
big
ザーベー
shell
ス
is
みたいな
comprised
形
of
してる。
shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
パソコンやね、ノードってことは。パソコンを探す。本当に誰もいないん？めっちゃ静かやね。え、何？どういうこと？おー、はい。
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through
あ
it.
りがとう、ご丁寧に。
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
主観で上を見てると、カメラ君が顔に落ちてくる。なんだ？めっちゃ平和じゃん。うわリアル。めっちゃリアル。色といい、音といい、めっちゃリアルなんですけど。ああ、もううるさい。
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
正規の手続きに基づいてる？本当？ Really？ お！ちょっと待って、なんかどっか行ったんだけど大丈夫かな？見てないところないかな？銃でカモメを撃つこともできる。わあ、ここにも落ちてきた。さすがにそれはしないでおこうかな。ここ開かないね。三角ボタンで登ることもできないね。これはいけたりしない？いけたりしないらしい。じゃあここの中にはいけないかな。まあいっか。よし。まだノードにアクセスしてないからマップが出てこないんやね。いるいる。屋上の方を見てくるって言ってる。あっちから出るんだ。おお、そういう風に行くのか。
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it. Freeze!
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as possible. When his comrades come back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons deselected, press the weapon button to pick it up. As long as you have the weapon button held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
ロッカーに入れるにはどうすればいいんだい？よいしょよいしょ。おー、こういう風に突っ込むのか。なるほどな。オッケー。あいつが戻ってくる前に。よし、来た。うわー。入り口がたくさんある。どっち行けばええんかな。まず左回りから行ってみるか。いるいるいる。
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
お、エアロード、ここで使うのね。
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in
今向かおう
danger.
としてる
Hit
の
the
が
strut
B
B
なはず。
now.
よし。エルード、エルード。はっ。握力ゲージ。あ、これか。結構減り早いな。ここで B に突入と。うわ、血みどろやん。血みどろ。引きずられた跡もある。これはデイビッドではないな。違うやつの仕業じゃないか。 早すぎて全然見えない。誰モンがうわ、また新しいキャラ出てきた。誰？あのおじさん。吸血鬼？
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
バンプ。
Get down!
やばいよ、殺されちゃうよ。
Where is he?
変わった匂いがする。
You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp.
Yeah, Queen?
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Yeah!男だな。
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin.
Pliskin?
Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant junior grade.
違うじゃないか、デイビッドじゃないか。
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Huh?
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
We
Like
are...
what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
デイビッドも知ってる
What
やつだ
about the
よね。
president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
これでタッグを組むのか、二人
Take
で
a。look.
ああ。手錠
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
殺されちゃったん。
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
あれ
What was that
紙
man
タバコ
just
にな
now?
ってる。
That blood-sucking freak?
もともと
That was
紙タバ
Vamp.
コ。
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead
デッ
Cell,
ドセル
Dead Cell? Him?
a special forces unit created by
前大
ex-President
統領
George
直接
Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died
ソ
2
リッド
years
スネー
ago.
ク。スネークなの2年前に死んだ。
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
嘘ついてる。
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just dead cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Oh!
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The President is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
B と C の連絡橋。
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden?
Raiden.
Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Police 件に5回くらい無線してみよう。デイビッドに無線番号覚えてない。あ、ここにいる。寝てる。141点なんぼだった気がする。お、141.80。ここで寝てるけど出るのかな？ 1.8。
He's asleep.
ですぐそこで寝てるよ。
How much longer is this guy gonna sleep?
いつになって一緒に戦ってくれるんだ。
Wish I were that relaxed.
一緒に行こうぜ。
He's still sleeping.
Liquid.
えっ！リキッド。イーライの名前を呼んでる。
How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that
お、
relaxed.
ただ繰り返しになっちまった。起きないんだな。一緒についてきてくれないのか。よし、PC の連絡橋に行くとな。さっきどっちから入ったっけかな。はい。忙しいの無線が。
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
銃を向けてみて。あ、明日何の日か悪いか思い出せないね。
Wouldn't do that if I were you.
あ、1回しか聞かない。うわ、反応はさすが早いね。さすがデイビッドだ。同じスピード感だったな。またこんな女の人だ。なんかどっかで見たことあるな。こういうのをなんか写真に撮っとけばいい。カメラないね。カメラなかった。ねえねえねえ、ちょっと待って。
Think you can shoot that thing? Moron.
撃たれた。
What are you thinking?
ああ、もう一生終わらない。寝てくれた。無駄に体力を減らしちまったじゃねえか。よし。こっちで合ってるか。めっちゃ銃声聞こえる。あれこれ大統領じゃないの？てかなんかすっげえかっこいい。
What the hell is that?
銃弾が曲がってる。
Come, put me out of my misery.
どういうこと？
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Fortune. なんだあの箱は。
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
うわ、え？不発？どんな能力持ってんのこの女の人。やばいじゃん。しかも右手に持ってる武器ごつすぎないか。
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? この銃欲しいんですけど。
めっちゃかっこいいよ BGM。
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s of the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation too?
What are you talking about?
何を言っている？冷た。
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
訓練でもこんなの受けてないもんな。大変だよ、ライデンは。その通りだよ。C 脚だからあっちに向かうんやな。C 脚食堂。どう？まずは濃度を探したいな。ここトイレだ。ないない。鏡には大丈夫？ドアは開けられない。なんかすっごい細かい仕掛けがたくさんある。開いた。オーマイガー、誰だこの美女は。カメラを持っていないのが残念だ。細かい仕掛けすごいな。で、こっちは女子トイレってことか。お邪魔します。大丈夫？中にはいない？中にはいない？よし。お、なんだこれ。ペンタ。 よし。
What's up, Jack? Hang in there.
You've acquired some ration. Good.
OK。やばい、ローズは料理が下手だっていうことが今バレたな。まだ寝てるんだ。ほっ。誰もいない。ここ入れない。
Freeze! Don't shoot.
Wrench.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo
team.
Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
起きてるんかい。
Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
老人なのか、若く見えるね。
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
あ、この人がそうなんだ。
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10.
原爆を10
I
歳
created
で
him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Ryden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
ほっとかれるオタコン。
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
これしか言わ
How
ないな。
about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
すぐそこ、それ爆弾なの？
This is a C4 bomb.
C4 bomb.
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal.
なるほど。
But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away.
数メート
Now
ル。
check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
地雷探知
That's
機的なや
right.
つや
I've
ね。
established a link up with your radar
Oh,
network, so any
nice.
scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses.
Yeah.
The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules
洒落たこ
except
と
his
する
own, and he
ね。
followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar?
Oh.
That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
まだ C4 仕掛け続けてるのか。
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for
足部
sure?
分と
Of
か。
course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case.
各頂点。
You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
あ、またバラバラ行動なのか。
Take this.
Security カード。
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel.
Security card.
The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into
Number
level 3
3.
areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
危険を冒す者が
If
勝利
anything comes up, let me know. My
140
frequency is
点25
140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
なるほどね。それで違うと
Is he
思っ
one
た
of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me.
食料全部
I'll
独り
give
占
you
めする気や
instructions by
な
Kodak from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
すごいムービーが結構長かったね。で、なんだってまずこれが冷やすやつで、これがセンサー、匂いセンサーでもまだ濃度をやってないから使えないんよね。濃度はどこにあるんや。あった。よし。フリスキンを追いかけるのね。はっ。あ、ここら辺も全部見れるんだ。 こは BC だから、あ、お、なんかあるぞ。シカトしとこ。うっそー。まさか女子トイレでも帰ってくるとは。来てしまう。うわ、来たー。我々は祈祷する。よし、うまく隠れられた。危ない、間一髪や。どこに行くんやったっけかな。ほっほっ。ここ入れるようになったから、センサー確かにあるあるあるあるある。ここにある。え？ここに匂いが出てる。これじゃない？あった。ちょっと待って。おー、こういうことか。センサー忘れちゃうね。
The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
よし。これって敵に向けてもなんか使えるのかな、冷却スプレーって。
Freeze!
この子しまうところがないんじゃないか。どっかにしまえるのか。いっか。いいや、ここに置いとこう。よし。ここが食堂でぐるっと来て、こっちに行ってこっちに行く。よし。 いるな。
Freeze!
こいつこっから落とせないのか。無理なのか。
Right, what's wrong? Right, right.
あんなところに落とし穴があるとは。
Freeze!
あんまりいかん方が。ええー、行かない。うわ、ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。よし。よしよしよしよしよし。あ、監視カメラ。お、ここら辺にモヤモヤがかかっている。うわ、ちょっと待って。
Nothing here.
この下っぽいな。これまた落とし穴あるんじゃない？大丈夫そうか。赤外線で、あ、どこにいるの？どこにいるの？赤外線で場所はわからないものなんかな。あ、下にいるんか。ここら辺にもやがかかってたか。はいはいはい。
Raiden, at your feet, there's a hatch for Piper gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
OK。ハッチに向かって。ちょっと待って、ハッチに向かって、これがハッチよね。ハッチに向かって三角ボタン。あ、 いけた。よー、敵。お、水の中にここは、あ、フェンスだからここはいけるのか。敵落とそう。めんどくさいから。よし。やばい、G 客との音声が切れたと言っている。やばい、誰か来ちゃう。やばいやばいやばいやばい。あ、おー。やばいやばい。やばい。危ない。
Unable to find the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
危ねえ。行ったか。ここもハッチ開けられるんだな。あ、あったあったあった。これで、あー、できたできたできた。上のやつ、上のところ行こう。上のやつ、下に落としておこう。ほっほっほっほっほっほっほっほっほ。ここで寝てるやつ。あ、違う違う。こいつも下に落としたい。落としたい。あ、でも落とせる場所がないらしいな、この辺は。あ、ないね。まあ、いっか。よし。どっちの扉へ行こうかな。あ、ここは何？ちょっと待って。あ、ここレベル3なんだ。オッケー。あ、ここでエルードのレベルを上げる裏技があるんや。上り下りしてたら上がりそうだね。DE 連絡橋。あ、上にスナイパーいる。スナイパーがいるよ。
Raiden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and...
ダメだ、何も教えてくれんかった。ブルースキン、今どこ？
Raiden, I'm done with one more C4. This one was in a spot so narrow I had to crawl in to get at it.
ヒント教えてくれた。ちょっと待ってよ。あそこにいるスナイパーはあ、いけた。いけたっぽいぞ。これまた絶対落とし穴あるでしょ。あ、なさそうだ。お？あ、戻ってきただけか。オッケー。 はいろんな方向に行けそう。もうさいるいるいるいるいるいるいる。やばいやばいやばいやばい、危な。よしよし、いい客集さあ、ここでも使っとかないとな。てかさっきのところにこれなかったよね。大丈夫かな。ちょっともう一回見てこよう。なさそうだな。よし。お、ボックス5。
Freeze!
ここら辺にもないぞ、爆弾が。ないないないないないね。下に降りるかこのまま先に進むかのどっちかになってしまうな。下に降りるか一回。レベル5いけない。こっちはあ、いけない。どっちもいけないんだ。上に行くしかないんや。こっちは階段があるけど、あ、いけちゃう。あ、マップ開くと爆弾ついてんだ。パイランスが。
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
お、さっきのところ段ボールをかぶるとなんかあったのか。
Kind of cyborg ninja complete with
お、
a
サイボー
sword.
グ忍者。ん？
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an arsenal
オ
tank?
ルガ？オルガ？
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting
やべ、
bridge to
バレ
Shell
てん
2.
じゃん、デイビッド。
So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
やばい。
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
何者なんだ、オルガは。
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
デイビッドに危険だとは知らせないのか。なるほど。そうか。うわー、上いっぱいいるな。どうしよっかな。ちょっと今日はこの辺までにしたいと思います。ちょっと2時間もちょっと過ぎたので、中途半端ですが、まだこの後も続き結構ありそうなので、今日はこの辺にしたいと思います。今日はなかなかスムーズにいけたんじゃないか？ちょっとずつ慣れてきたような気がする。これの操作感に。と思うので、また次回もスムーズにいけるかなと思いますので、月曜日、もう17時半から変わらずやろうと思うので、よかったらまた見に来てください。ということで、今日もありがとうございました。タンカーが2、プラントが8ぐらいです。あ、何？ここだけで終わるの？ 2 って？もうこの場所以外に行かないんだ。マジか。グランドゼロぐらい、つまり9やってグランドゼロぐらいの長さ。なるほどね。よくわかるわ。じゃあまだまだここのプラントでやるということですね。わかりました。じゃあ月曜日また17時半からよろしくお願いします。また見に来てください。ということで今日はこの辺でありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。じゃあね。バイバーイ。